Oh. Sometimes I wonder why I get myself into these things. That's heavy. Good. Oh, that's a good way to start. There's just gravel there. Uh-oh. We almost hit a rock right off the bat. There's one right there. There's only one right here, and I was aiming right for it. There. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are off. Boundary waters, finally back. Took me about 12 hours to drive up here yesterday, got a hotel. I got my entry permit this morning. It's like probably 2 o'clock right now, so I'm finally in. It's good to be back. I'm very excited. We've got a long trip planned up to, and I always just say up to 18 days. I can't, yeah, I mean, it's unlikely I'll stay the full 18 days. I have enough food and supplies to last that long, but we'll just see, you know. I've got a big, long route I've got planned, and should be pretty fun. I'm gonna be right up on the Canadian border for a little while. Hopefully the paddling's good. It thunderstormed yesterday, so that's not a good start. Hopefully it doesn't do that kind of day. It's clouding over again, so we'll see. Bugs are out a little bit, but they're not bad. They should be dead here in a few days, I think. They usually, this time of year, there's usually none, so it was just a few of them back at the Portage. They weren't biting or anything, just flying around. But we've got a very short day today because it's already like 2 o'clock. I'm not planning on doing a whole lot. I just want to get to a campsite because tonight's going to be kind of rearranging and get everything set up and all that. And, you know, getting my stuff situated in my pack and all that, just getting ready. And actually, I have a route, but I don't have any real specifics yet, you know, where I want to stay at. There's tons of campsites along the way. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of plan it, not day by day, but just every few days out. You know, this is the campsites I want to stay for the next few days. There may be days where I don't do anything. I've got plenty extra, so I might as well. There may be days where I only go, you know, across the lake and that's it, and to the next campsite. But there might be times when I got to go a long way. I don't know. Lots of variables here, and I like that. I like the idea that I don't have to be on some set schedule and have to hit some target. I don't like to be in a hurry anyway, so. One problem I have right now is I actually sort of injured my left shoulder at work somehow. I'm not sure how, to be honest. So it doesn't feel perfect, we'll say. It doesn't necessarily hurt, but I'm trying to kind of monitor it. I got tons of ibuprofen. I brought extra with me just in case. Got to kind of take that into factor too as far as how far I'm going to paddle. Right now it's feeling fine. It's just a little sore, and that's fine. But we'll see. Let's get to paddling. It sure is beautiful out here today. All right, here it is. Campsite number 1. So it's not bad. It's got a little fire pit up there. The actual camping area is not the best, but it should work for the night. It's nice. I mean, it's very beautiful right here. So very, very beautiful. This thing is so heavy. I'm gonna dread portaging with this thing. That one's equally as heavy, maybe slightly heavier, but the good thing is it gets lighter every day. It's incentive to eat more. Okay. Campsite found. First mistake of the trip has already been made. You may or may not notice the unusually low angle of the camera there. And that's because I forgot my tripod. I can't believe I forgot it. And I don't even think it's in the truck, so I don't think I could even just paddle back to the truck and get it. I'm pretty sure it's still sitting at home. So I got that tiny little tripod that I was normally using for my light, and it just barely holds that thing up, that camera up. And that's all I got. So I'm gonna have to be creative with my camera angles, and probably be setting on rocks quite a bit and propping it up on this or whatever. So nice. At least it wasn't something critical that I forgot, though. I mean, camera, it would suck. Yeah, I mean, it sucks to not have a tripod, but on the bright side, you know, it's about I don't know, about 2 pounds less that I have to carry. So I'm down to like 43 pounds then on this pack. It's heavy. I'm carrying a lot this time. It sucks to forget the tripod, but again, it's not that big of a deal. I can make it work. At least I didn't forget the camera. Or like the toilet paper. That would be, that might just end the trip if I forgot the toilet paper. There we go. There's a lot of weight right here, a lot of the weight, this the Haven hammock. But it's comfy. It is really comfy. I said in the gear video, I brought my straps for my other. If you're going to buy one of these, I highly recommend you just get the other straps. Alright. Around here. I think we'll go around twice. I have a feeling this tree's going to sag a bunch, so we'll see where it sits. Or it's going to lean in a bunch. Might be a little low. Pretty close. Hopefully it holds up. I've got it setting low for a reason. The lower it is to the ground, the less it'll fall. Pretty rotten. Oh, that's in fact very rotten. Pretty funky. stuff's punky. It's gonna burn quick. Okay. I just put it out, didn't I? Oh, you're dumb. It's a great way to start first fire. There we go. Nice. It's up fast. And it's not wet. Throw this old coals and stuff in there. Might as well use them. Fire's going. Crazy low angle camera shot there. That's all I got. But so tonight I didn't really show much of the. I'm going to try to minimize how much I'm actually videotaping right now because I don't know how long my batteries are going to last. So I didn't really do much. I didn't show much video of me cutting up the firewood or starting the fire. I got a little bit in there. And but tonight is my only like really nice like comfort food meal, I guess you could. I don't know what you call it, but you know, it's hot dogs. So I had them in the freezer. I froze them, then put them in the cooler on the way here. These are like really high end. There's a company called Merkley in Indiana. It's their own hog farm basically. These are really good hot dogs. I think they've got cheese in them too. But they're starting to get warm now, so they're probably just about right. I mean, they're not going to go bad. They're vacuum sealed. But that, and I got 4 buns. And basically, the idea is I'm just going to cook those up, and I want to eat all of them because I didn't really eat a lunch today, and get my energy levels up, get all carved up, I guess, with the bread and everything. I even brought some Coke, you know, for the first night comfort. I've got this one too for tomorrow. It's nice to have some little comfort stuff like that, especially when you first go in, because it's hard to get adjusted. So I don't know if you can pick it up on the microphone, but there's this area you're allowed to have like up to a 25 horsepower motor because it's put in. So I can hear a motorboat over there. It has to be. I think it has to be on the other side though, where not the boundary waters. This lake's kind of divided, so. But after tomorrow, probably won't be hearing those sounds anymore for a while. All right. That thing's getting hot, so I am just going to toss them right on there. Nothing special. I brought 4 of them. I'll have to clean this package out too before I throw it away or throw it in the trash. First night's dinner right there. So we'll let those guys cook up. My battery's about to die, and I'm gonna enjoy those. I'm not gonna do the whole eating thing, making you guys watch me eat. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm going to replace this battery, and then I will probably see you guys once the sun has completely set. It's almost there in my hammock. So I'll see you guys then. I'm gonna enjoy this for now. Okay, I am in the Haven hammock. Lighting sucks right now, sorry. I thought I could get away with just my little pen light and my my little string lights in here for lighting. It's not working. So the only downside I kind of wish I'd got the wider version, just because there's not a whole lot of space in between. Like, I mean, there's just not a lot of space. Kind of worry if it was really cold out, like you'd be compressing all the down. You might be cold on your sides. We might have to try this out in the wintertime and see how well it works. But I am cozy, I won't lie. So anyway, I will see you guys in the morning. Night. Good morning. I slept great last night. This thing is so comfy. It is one of the most comfortable hammocks I've ever slept in. Once you get in there and get in position, you can lay on your side or on your back or whatever. It's so nice. I don't want to get out of bed yet. It's like 8 o'clock and I'm still so comfy. But it is time to get up. It's cloudy out right now. I checked the weather. It's not supposed to rain today, so it shouldn't be. It should be pretty nice paddling. I want to get out there as soon as possible. Anyway, the water's like glass right now. Get across this big lake, but I want to get out of this bed though. It's so comfy. Anyway, I have to get out of this bed though. So let's get up. Let's get to making some coffee, breakfast, and pack up and get to paddling. I need a lot of water today. This is the only meal that takes a lot of water. Okay. It's a little hot, but it's good. I can't really zoom in, but it's just nice. It's dripping everywhere. Little chunks of biscuits and little chunks of sausage, and it's some gravy in there. It's pretty thin though. That tastes good though. The biscuits are more, I mean, obviously they get soaking wet, so they're not the best, they're not the most perfect texture, but they're still good. And it actually has that that sausage gravy flavor to it. It's remarkably good. If I could be out of here by 10:30, I'll push across this lake. Yeah, I got time. Should have plenty of time to make that. I got up 6:30, I think, the first time. Got out of bed, used the bathroom and all that. And that's when I checked the weather too, because it's so cloudy. And it said no chance of rain, but then I just got back in there and slept for a while again. I'm gonna finish this up, finish packing up, and we're gonna get on to the lake and get going. Check out who just came to visit my campsite here. A whole bunch of ducks. Oh, they're diving. Okay, so we've got everything pretty well packed up. Campsite's cleaned up. I've checked my tent site over there. It's looking good. Hey, look, the little pack thief is running around. I don't know if you caught him, but he's trying to get in my pack right now. There's food. See? He's aggressive, actually. It looks like he knocked over my Coke bottle over there trying to get into that, so I figured he was around. We also don't want to forget our toilet review. This toilet. It served me well, so if you've never been to the Boundary Waters, you have to use pit toilets. It's actually very strange the first time you use it, because it's like a regular toilet, but you're doing your business in the middle of the woods with, like, I mean, there's no one around, but it just feels kind of strange. But you have to use those, so that one's not bad. It worked. It's not the best view. But anyway, let's get back and shove off. Get to our portages and then our next campsite. Good to go. So, great. Time out. I swear we're never gonna leave this. Never gonna leave this island. There we go. It's better. When I was checking the maps on it yesterday, I put it back in there and I put it back in upside down. That's not very smart. So if I can make it right through there, let me see. All right. Okay, so we got. What's that? 1, 2. In reality, it's only about. Well, it's about 1, 2, 3 squares. 3 squares to go. Like, well, 3,000 kilometers, 3,000 meters. So not very far. It's the first portage. And after that, we got to go 30 rod portage, and then we do have a bit of another bit of a. It's probably about 2 squares, maybe. Why am I stuck? 2 squares. So about 2,000 meters. And we got to do a 43 rod portage, and we'll be. So we're going to Alpine Lake next, and then we want to end up in Jasper Lake. Water is ultra still right here, which I like, but I'm worried out there in the main body that it's not going to be ultra still. So we'll see. Not a whole lot of paddling. What was it? So I said about maybe 5,000 meters, 5 kilometers. So is that 3 miles or so? That's not that much. Especially if the water is still like this, it should. This thing goes fast. It tracks really fast. Not the most stable boat because it's kind of narrow, but it do go fast when you need it to. Hello there, Mr. Loon. I'm just passing by. They're always cool to see. They're really curious. You can actually, you can see them go underneath your boat, swimming around underneath the water, and they'll pop up right next to you occasionally. First time they were having to scare the crap out of me, actually. I had one pop up. It was probably 7 feet from my boat right over there. It scared the crap out of me. Out here in the middle. It's not bad though. Just gotta get across to here and here in the first portage. You can see the can you see it that way is the creek. I don't think you can get through that one. It looks pretty rough. So should be right up here somewhere. Usually, like if you look straight ahead on the boat, basically you'll see some rocks. That's about the only indicator you can usually find of a portage. There are no markers up here. So if you come up here, I mean, you got to be ready for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that sucked. I got good news and bad news. Well, a couple good news. One, the sun's out, so it's nice and beautiful. And made it past that portage. Bad news is I'm soaking wet right now. My seal skins, the water went above them because I was stupid. Really stupid. I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere and could not find that trail. And it didn't look that deep. So I was like, I'll just pull the boat through the creek. And I did, but it's a lot deeper in spots than what I thought. And I stepped in and it just went right over the ankles. So. The inside of these are soaked. My pants are a little bit wet, but they dry fast. So at least I got the backup set of seal skins because these guys are going to have to sit out in the sun and dry. So hopefully the sun will be out completely when I get to a campsite. That was a lot of work. I'm not doing that again. That was stupid. I thought I'd save some time, but I probably spent more time doing that. It would have been easier. There's a 97 rod portage you can also take to get to this lake. And it actually, if you take it, you don't have to paddle as far to the next portage. And I was just being stupid. I could have easily done that. Now, yeah. Oh well, live and learn. So now we are on Alpine Lake. And I would like to get through Alpine Lake. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 12:43. I should have had that done in probably 20 minutes if I'd have done the portage. It probably would have taken. The 97 rod would have taken longer, but it would have been a lot less work because it was not easy going through that. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the portage. I guess technically this is number 1 portage since I slogged through the creek on the first one, but this is the portage over to Jasper Lake. Ooh, this one does go straight uphill right off the bat. Man, that walk through the creek, it took it out of me. I'm not doing that again. I've seen other guys do it and I thought, oh, I could do that easy. Right. These I've said it before on the other that my gravity one, these B-Frees are so nice. If you don't have one, just get one. I like MSR. Actually, I like the little squeeze filter. They make some nice stuff. But these are so much better than anyone else's. They just work so well. Okay. One thing I learned too is stop and take a lunch. Do it. Don't just push through. You gotta eat. It's so important out here. Gives me a chance to take a break, rest up. Flattened out naan bread. Actually flattened it even more apparently. Should be quite tasty actually. Oh yeah. It would be better if it was hot, but it still tastes good. I love these chicken fried crispy skins or whatever they are. They're just chicken riding. They're hard to find. There was another brand I used to buy all the time that they just went out of business. I had to order these guys instead. Have a nice flavor to them. Like chicken skin. So good. One thing I learned out here, and I've said it before, bring food you like. Bring comfort foods and snacks and, you know, licky chewies and all that. It's better to have, even if it's junk food, at least you're eating it. You bring foods that you know, like, oh, this is lightweight, you know, high calorie, you know, high density meal bar. Turns out you hate it when you're not going to eat it then. So, bring food you like. I know it sounds silly, but it's so easy to get into that whole idea of trying to find the most calorie dense and not even think about whether or not you're going to eat it, whether you like it. Alright, let's begin. A little bit uphill to begin with. There's not much. It didn't look like on the top of the line there's much incline or at all here, so this is probably kind of an up and over. Oops. I gotta get used to wearing this pack because it's heavy. I gotta think about the balance. I need to readjust it when I get to camp because it's kind of pulling backwards. I got the straps wrong on it. But this is my kind of trail. Nice and flat and easy. You can kind of see it in there. There's a little trail. Let's go down to the little trail. I want to check this out. Look at that. That's cool. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I come out here. That's pretty cool. Can't see that in Indiana. If you do, it's somewhere where there's like 900,000 people around you too, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Not too far away, looks like, from the footing site. I kind of find it hard to believe this is 43 rods. It didn't seem like nearly that long. You wouldn't want to go over that one. Had to go check out the waterfall one last time, so now it's time to go. Okay, now let's go. So get by to the waterfall. We've seen it again. Unfortunately, pretty. That's wrong right there. Good Lord. Water's moving fast back this way right here, so it's kind of pushing around everywhere. Be a bad time to use my paddle. So we are on Jasper Lake. Yep. The spot where I thought there's no way it could possibly be because it looked way too steep was clearly it because there's a stairwell right there. Oh, they took the time to make some stairs and everything. Well, it's not gonna be fun to get the packs up there, but it should be a nice campsite. So. It's an awesome view. Right. Windy, very, very windy. Hopefully that kind of cuts down a little bit. Otherwise, that fire's gonna be going that way. That. Need a chair. There's a nice bench up there at the fireplace. We'll go up there and look at that here in a little bit. This is going to be my old camping area, I think. There's a couple of nice trees to hang from. Like there. There's one over here and one behind the camera. I think that'll work for tonight. We'll check out the area a little more just to see. But I like this spot because it's protected from the wind too. The breeze is much, much lighter in here. Day 2 paddling is in the wraps. I'm ready to get these wet things off. It is windy here still. It's not nearly as windy as up there though. Wow. Probably should have taken, there's another site that's farther on down. There's another site that's a little ways that way, and I think it might have been a little bit more protected from the wind, but I'm committed now. Alright, I'm gonna get some snacks, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm just gonna relax for a while. So, once we get to maybe cutting some firewood up, a few hours from now, we'll turn the camera back on. Dinner tonight is probably gonna be taco night because I already opened up the Ziploc, I mean the vacuum seal with the burrito shells in it. So go ahead and eat those up tonight. It's time to relax. I am a little bit tired and a little sore. Glad to be out here though. I have to put it out this time. Wind's blowing right through there. I don't want to get a massive fire going necessarily, so I'll start a giant forest fire somewhere. That'd be bad. Try to keep the fire on this side because there's a nice wind block, and that's where I'm going to have my pot. So. So tonight, tacos, and there's a lot there, probably more than I really need. I don't think I need this cheese actually. I'm pretty sure there's cheese in it already. Pretty sure it's just a bunch of cheese and beef, and I think there's some refried beans in there too. Got a little hot sauce too to throw in there, and dessert, sweet tarts, taco shells. And I'm gonna drink up with this last bottle of Coke. Number one, I really want it. Number two, that's about 1.25 pounds right there. I can shave off my weight in my pack, so I might as well get that out of there. It's hot now. It's boiling. Takes about 8 ounces of water-ish. Bit of a guesstimate. Oh yeah, I got refried beans and everything in here. Back it out, throw it in the trash. Smells good. Actually, it smells really good. We're gonna do this on the ground. I don't want to take a chance. I don't know if that's enough water or not. That's 8 ounces, but it just doesn't seem to quite get the whole thing. Let that bad boy sit for a while. It'll get heated up. That cheese will actually just melt in there too. It's going to be awesome. Tacos in the backcountry. We are definitely making good progress. I made it farther today than what I was really originally planning on doing it. And I think tomorrow will be on the next part of the map, and it's going to be, we're going to portage. We got a 24 rod tomorrow early. It's like right over there. We're super close. Then there's another short 41 rod. That's Kingfisher Lake. You go through a small lake, the 41 rod portage. And this one is Ogish-Kamunsi. I'm sure I obliterated the pronunciation of that. Ogish-Kamunsi. Ogish-Kamunsi. It's a pretty big lake. At the very minimum, I'm going to go to the other end of it before I stop today. I don't know how far I'm going to keep going. There's only the next lake after that's only a 14 rod portage, so I'm getting kind of lucky right now. Those small portages, which I need, just from the fact that I need to lighten this load before I do any major portages. So we're good to go. She's ready. Got a little table here. Got my fossils plate. And let's see here. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. Got 2 burrito shells for tonight. I have another taco night one. As long as the burrito shells last, they should. They usually last a long time. They're like the naan bread. I've left naan bread out just to test it to see, and it went for like a week, and it just did not. It did not go bad. It got a little hard, but didn't go bad. I don't think tortilla shells. Yeah, these guys would fare much worse. One of the things I don't like about this, I love it, but it is messy because there's a lot of fluids involved. Come on. I didn't get much out that time. There we go. So there's going to be a lot of cleanup, in other words, is what I'm saying. Not a lot, because I don't need like heartburn out here. There's a little hot sauce. Jalapeno condiment. We're good. That cheese is definitely clumped up. We need to figure out a different system for that. I guess one big clump of cheese instead of being spread out. Good though. Spit. Very good. Not bad. I'm in the boundary waters, deep in the boundary waters, eating burritos. Can't beat that. Alright folks, real quick, I want to show you guys my favorite drink, my favorite backcountry drink. Now you should have a cup a lot bigger than this to make this properly, but this is all we got. So gin, a lemonade, this Country Time is really good stuff. You're supposed to use it with like 16 ounces, so that's part of the reason why this is nowhere near big enough, and a tea bag. And the nice thing about this is it doesn't really have to be cold for it to be good. It's still very, very, very good, even if it's, you know, warm like it is right now. So you just kind of figure out how much you want to put in there. I'm probably going to put about 4 ounces or so. Pretty heavy amount. Go a little more. I like it pretty strong. Plus, hey, the more I drink it, you know, the lighter it gets in the pack. So got the gin in there, real simple. Just put your tea bag in there and steep it. Kind of steep it, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term for this, but basically I just kind of swirl it around in there, and it mixes in pretty quick. And these are the cold brew tea bags, so they work pretty well. These Great Values don't seem like they work as well. Oh well, it's mixing in. So now the next thing I like to do is just go ahead and put all of your lemonade in here. This is a lot of lemonade for this little bitty cup, but it's good. Trust me, it's really good. Careful you don't spill it all over you, especially out here. Okay. Fortunately, it's got lots of sugar in it and everything, so it's nice and tasty. And then you need some water. And you really should just go ahead and top it off as much as you can. Like I said, this is a pretty small cup, so it's going to be pretty strong. Okay. Get your spoon out. Get the camp clean. Make sure your lemonade is nice and mixed up in there. This is going to be strong. That's a lot of gin to put in this. I normally put like 2 ounces, so. Oh, it's strong. It's very, very, very strong. Oh, my battery's about to die. So anyway, that's the drink. Try it out. It's good. It's really good. It's strong. There's a lot of gin. If you do like 2 ounces and make sure you have a little bit more water, so the lemonade is, everything's kind of diluted a little more, you can't even taste the gin. But it's still really good. Favorite camp drink right there. It's awesome. It's so easy to make, and it's good even warm. Okay, so my camera, the battery died while I was enjoying my drink, but it was quite good. 4 ounces is quite a bit of alcohol for that. You know, it was very strong. I feel pretty good now. So I'm in my Haven hammock. It's so comfortable. So good. So it's like 7:30 right now. I'm probably going to put the phone up on my little hook up here, and then probably just watch a video or something. Maybe listen to some music. I don't know. I'm going to relax because it feels amazing in here. And I will see you guys in the morning. It feels so good to be in here.